All right, guys. So for today, we're going to be creating another spreadsheet on Google Sheets. And today we are using the average formula. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. All right. So the first thing you need to do is, of course, you need to make sure that you are actually logged in um, to your account. Sorry. Okay. From here, we're going to go to Google Drive. In Google Drive, I want you to select the folder with your name on it, student name. Okay, and then of course select fourth block. And now I want you to click on new and then Google Sheets. The title of this spreadsheet is going to be class average. Okay. Now here you're going to have to make up some of the information, or you can copy it out exactly the way I have it here. So here we're going to make a column. Remember that the columns are the ones that go up and down, right? So each column is identified by a letter, column D, column C, and so forth. The rows are on the side and they are identified by a number. The cell that is selected is always going to have a little border around it, this little blue border, right? And the cell reference for this would be A2, okay? And it's important that you know that what the cell reference is. All right, so we're gonna do, oops, and that's actually misspelled. Student name, and then we're gonna say test 1, test 2, and test 3. Okay, so they have 3 grades. Now, I want you to notice that whenever you type something in, it's automatically shifted on the left side. Okay, that means it's left justified. So what I want you to do is I want you to highlight these 3 columns, and you do that by clicking on the letter, or on the letter B, and drag it across. You highlight it, and now I want you to change it to center alignment. Got it? Okay, and then go ahead and make up 3 names. For example, I'm going to do Alex Lopez, JJ Lopez, and Jessica Lopez. I don't know. You can use whatever names you want. Okay, so let's say that for the first test in this class, Alex got a 95, JJ got a 92, and Jessica got a 85. Got it? Okay. So for test number 2, Alex Lopez got a 97. JJ got an 88, and Jessica got a 75. For test number 3, Alex got a 93, 97, and Jessica got an 85. Nope, we'll say 67. Got it? It's really that simple. Okay, so now we have to find the average, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to E2 and type in the word average. Once again, what I want to do is I want to highlight the entire column, and I'm going to select center alignment. Got it? What I need to do first is I'm going to find Alex Lopez's average. And how do you do that? Well, you already know that you add those up and then divide it by 3, right? Well, we can type in the formula, but we can also insert it. So I'm going to show you guys the easy way, and that's just inserting the formula. So here you're going to go to the insert, and then you're going to scroll down until you find function. If you just hover over it, it's going to give you more options, and there you are going to see average. Now it's asking you, okay, what do you want to average? It's as easy as highlighting the numbers that you want to average and hit enter. That's it. Now, I want you to notice one thing, okay? When I select this cell and then I look on this side, you can see the formula. Some of you guys just type in 95. So whenever I check your work, I look up here and I notice that you just typed in the number. You didn't actually use a formula. So that's what I'm going to be checking for. Make sure you are actually using the formula. Okay. All right. One more time. Now I'm going to find JJ's average, right? And so what I'm going to do, once again, first I select where I want my answer to go. I'm going to go to the Insert tab, scroll down to Function, and then I'm going to go to Average. Once again, I simply highlight the numbers that I want to average, and there it is. Now, you'll notice that it gave me a 92.333333, right? So it gives me a long number. I'm going to show you how to fix that. But before I fix that, let me do the other one in case this also gives me a big decimal point, right? So once again, select where you want the answer to go. Click on the Insert tab. You're going to go to Function, and you're going to select Average. Highlight the numbers you want to average out, and there it is. Okay, so you'll notice that Alex has a very clean grade. It's a 95. This one's our decimals. We're going to round them up. So how do we do that? Well, first you highlight the numbers, or you can highlight the entire one, right? But I'm going to highlight these numbers. And then if you look right here, we have an increase or decrease decimal place. So all you have to do is click, 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 click until it decreases the decimal place into a whole number. Got it? Now I'm going to find the class average, right? Because across would be, this would be Alex's average, but I want to find the average for each test. So once again, same thing. I'm going to click here, function, average, and now I highlight the numbers that I want selected. Got it? Okay. What I'm going to do, once again, decrease the decimal place. One more time. Insert, function, average, highlight, enter. Insert, function, select average, highlight the numbers you want to average, and there it is. These right here, we highlight them. We're going to decrease the decimal place to 0, okay? And now we find the class average. So the class average for test 91, for test number 1 was 91, 87, and 86. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to make that bold, and I'm going to underline it. Well, no, I'm not going to underline it right now. I'll tell you why. Okay, so then I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to bold also. Okay, what I want to do now is I'm actually going to highlight all the way from A3 to A5. And I'm going to put a border around this. So I'm going to put a top border, and then I'm going to put a bottom border. And that makes it very easy to read. Once you complete this, that is it. Go ahead and submit it to me. Do not share it. Some of you guys are actually sharing it with me. I don't want you to do that. I want you to save it and then attach it. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you guys stay behind and ask me in our meet. Okay.